million 19 in my life. We getting there, money. We getting there, money.
7-star hotels, made back movies, sick big ass, knock knee, camel toe, Gucci print. Women walk around while security on camelback.
Yo, Dre, I hate you on so many different levels right now. So many different levels right now.
Oh man, welcome.
The fact that you used Arab Money by DJ Khaled.
This is the Saudi Sunday.
It's Saudi Sunday.
Saudi Sunday. Welcome to the 3D Wrestling Podcast, sponsored and bought by Saudi Arabia.
I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you with this butter knife. Sick of your shit already.
We're all wearing black,
Sunday.
involved in darkness. Saudi Sunday. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 3D Wrestling Podcast. Dre Macon here, Mr. Daniel Lamar over there, and also DJ King Apollo. The King. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
I'm trying to get my life together over here because there was just too much happening just now in the beginning. There was way too much going on for me. Oh my God. I don't even have words. That was too much. Too much. I'm okay. I'm here at the home asylum because my son is sick. And yeah, that woman apparently heard Monday Night Raw at the police station. Her poor husband. She was out here catching the 1, the 2, and the 3 at the Metro North, and her husband was home with no car. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think I went completely dark, so now I'm unlocked. I'm a locked character in a video game.
Def Jam Fight for New York having that.
Cool. Now I'm gonna change my name to Crow.
Your DLC, bro. You gotta get you. Your DLC.
Now every start of this video, I'm gonna just say, if you ever played Def Jam, you'd understand what that means.
Historic. We ain't even 5 minutes into this.
Not even.
We're not, because Dre wanna fuck around and just the SmackDown entrance with the Arab money. Twitter needs to stop.
Technically, she the one that fucked around. So but you know, that's neither here or there. That's how the train the Spirit Squad goes. She fell on hard times. Cobb County, Georgia. Anyway,
first of all,
how come we can't see the Facebook comments on here?
Where's it at?
I think Dre has to enable that.
Yeah, you gotta put those up. My son Derek's in here. He wrote, y'all wild for Arab money, and her husband knew.
Oh God,
her husband knew.
Her husband knew. Apparently,
is his husband out here cheating too, or what's going on here?
So wait, so let me get this right. So she went to work and watched Monday Night Raw, and then came home and put the SmackDown on her husband. Ooh,
I don't know. I don't know. yeah. Her husband
said,
there we go.
Her husband is okay with it.
Who is that?
I just said Facebook user.
So we just got a miscellaneous. Okay.
We got anonymous here.
So he said it's time to move on. It's okay.
So we have the old Raw GM from the computer screen.
Man, this is back to Duran again. It's DLC because I can't see your face. DJ King Apollo.
Watch, you're about to ask for the cash apps.
Oh Lord. Oh God.
Shout out my son Derek.
Yes. Derek. He got some big time stuff coming up soon. You about to see that real soon, real quick. So
are you gonna put the drop in here? I was very confused when you did that.
I gotta upload it, so it might be a little bit later on in the episode. Michael will break it down to a little commercial real quick. But yeah,
right, well, let's chop shop.
Let's chop it up. So where are we starting at? So I guess we
might as well start and just get right into the meat and potatoes of you know who.
The meat and potatoes of you know who, Mr. Durag, greatest ECW champion of all time, the villain himself, Mr. Vincent Kennedy McMahon, returning Returning to WWE to felicitate a sale. So much happened in just like I wouldn't even say a week time span, just even a couple of days. Like
A
it just
week. It was
Shit hit
3
the fan.
days.
got
Bro,
like
it was literally a weekend. It was like Friday, Vince McMahon came back. Saturday, Stephanie quit. Sunday, maybe Saudi Arabia. Also Sunday even, Tony Khan and his dad can also buy WWE. So we was like, what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Triple
I
H
don't
saying
like it.
creative is still okay. I don't trust anything. I really don't. Like the way that this man literally blackmailed himself back to the board of directors. And like just literally a couple of days ago, they said that the morale backstage was at its peak. Like it was high as hell. Now everybody
Everybody
was
was
walking
happy.
on, now they walking on eggshells again. Stephanie quit. Triple H is like, I'm off these motherfucking drugs. Like I don't know what's going on right now. Like it's really chaos at this point. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I'm very lost. I don't know. Then Saudi could buy it all, but then I heard Disney was also in talks. So
So
I don't know.
with the last field of updates, now they're saying Saudi was not in the running and was never in the running. But I don't know. Like I said, I can't really trust anything. It literally is going to come down to something completely random at a random day. And I don't know if it's going to rock the boat 100% like it already has. So
What's gonna happen is we're gonna get a screen of WWE on SmackDown, and then they're gonna reveal a sale that way, and then Tony Khan is gonna be like, "Yeah, it's me. It's been me all along." I can see Shane buying it. I can see that.
Shane allowance been cut off since last year Royal Rumble. So I don't even know
Yeah.
if he got $12 to his name right now.
Nah, he got to resell all his Jordans on Goat app.
He's still trying to post Raw Underground.
He's on StockX trying to sell all them
Nah.
ones. He got
Derek said Steph might have been forced out if the Middle East take over.
I can see that too.
yeah. And then
It brings
Daniel-
into question so many things. Like Sami Zayn is literally the premier person right now in WWE. Obviously, like aside from like Roman, but like Sammy is like the guy right now.
Yeah.
Sammy is not. He don't go to those Saudi shows because of his religious, background. So what are you gonna do? We're just gonna be like, all right, well, let's pack Sammy the fuck up. Like, bro, we have invested too much time into this fucking storyline for this to go away. We gotta see this through. It literally could change the landscape and ruin everything that my man Paul Levesque has fucking built for the last couple months.
also,
That man has made people watch Raw and made Raw and SmackDown must-see television every week. I'm not ready to give that up yet.
As you were saying.
Go ahead, Bjorn.
I apologize. Also, the women's division all gonna dress like Raisha Saeed. Every last one of them are gonna be dressed head to toe. You better not show no skin. You better not show no
You better not see no ashy elbows out there. Better not
Nothing.
see nothing.
So Bianca Belair finna come with some fire Raisha Saeed gear with the ponytail out of the back of the hijab, bro. It's finna be. Are you looking
ain't
for a
got time
picture of
for
Raisha Saeed, Dre?
No. No.
It's unfair. It's unfair.
If I dare in my lifetime see a covered up Rhea Ripley, I'm gonna not be a happy camper. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, bro. Like, what are you gonna do, Dre? It's gonna be really drifting on the memory because that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm just at this point. I'm gonna just have to put on old VHS tapes every Monday and just reminisce because there's
Like,
no way. There's no way.
Triple H has worked too damn hard for Vince McMahon to come up in here and fucking try to ruin things. Pack his old ass up. All right, go retire. Go enjoy your life. Go on double dates with John Cena. Go fucking go like go do what it is that you do. Go fucking just go do Vince shit. Get far away from here. We don't need that over here. Triple H has been doing numbers. Triple H is doing numbers out here.
I'm just saying, people make fun of Ric Flair all the time for wanting one more match. This nigga Vince, like it came back like it was. Oh well, you know, sexual harassment. Them niggas forgot about it. I'll just be back for Royal Rumble, bro. He came back.
If this was 2002 and these sexual allegations happened, sure, it probably would have got forgotten about. I told my girlfriend yesterday. I was like, yeah, Stone. I showed her the video of Deborah hitting Stone Cold in the ring with the cookie tray. One of my favorite clips of all time. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, they still married? I was like, oh no, Austin whooped her ass. And she's like, oh, I was like, yeah, nobody batted an eye.
So there's
nobody. I said, you know what people said? People said, what'd she do? That's what people said. Nobody even blinked once when Austin got arrested for the domestic charge. Nobody.
Also, we here at the 3D podcast don't think it's okay for men to hit women.
No, not at all. We don't condone that. I'm just simply saying in that time era, Stone Cold was on a level that he beat his wife and people were like.
But with that being said, my hands is bisexual. And they're rated E for everybody.
I don't condone that, sir. No.
Well, I wouldn't do it, obviously. I'm like 6'4", 300 plus. I'd hurt people. But, bro.
My cousin Paris just goes, disclaimer.
I'm just saying.
Right.
But yeah, like, even, don't forget, Brock Lesnar used to beat Sable up. Like, Brock Lesnar used to, didn't Brock Lesnar also?
I never heard that.
Oh,
I never heard that.
Sable would have been dead.
First of all, Sable could handle her own. All right, Sable can handle her own.
No, I think it was actually Mark Mero that used to. I don't know. We're not going to spread out allegations here.
We're not here to spread allegations. But I feel like
we're so bad with getting off topic of what we talking about.
We went from Vince McMahon to Mark Mero beating up Sable.
All right, so I'll try to tie it back in. I feel like, first of all, most of those wrestlers back in those days used to, especially when you're on cocaine. Anyways,
yeah.
So
our Facebook chat is not entirely coming up in here. Like, I have our Facebook video open, and there's like a bunch of comments there. But my cousin says allegedly.
Yeah, you might have to skew them off because I don't know why it's not up to date in here.
Allegedly,
let them know.
Allegedly.
Yeah, either cocaine or CTE, Chris Benoit. So.
Oh, yeah. Hey, whoa! That's Chris redacted, sir. Redacted.
Redacted. Sir. Mr. Georgia, sir. Mr. Georgia.
Mr. Georgia.
What you doing? What you doing, Dre? Come on, man. Come on, try to get canceled, nigga. Come on.
You're better than
that. But yeah, I feel like you know what it is, man. If Mr. McMahon came around like WrestleMania, I'd have hated, but I'm like, all right, WrestleMania is his baby. Okay, I get that. But we're so amped for the Royal Rumble. We are so amped for the Royal Rumble. And we because Triple H only had, 2 pay-per-views?
No, he had through SummerSlam. So SummerSlam all the way
SummerSlam.
to...
Extreme Rules. Clash at the Castle.
God damn, I forgot about
Survivor Series, War Games.
Survivor Series, War Games.
I had 4, and I'm locked again.
Derek said she headbutt his hands. And my cousin Paris just goes, objection.
There's a whole court case in this. I love it.
It's a whole court case we got going on right now.
Shouts out to Phoenix Wright. If you know, you know.
Oh God.
But yeah, I feel like I don't know, man. Triple H saying creative's okay, but we don't know. He basically said Mr. McMahon just came back just to sell the company. But I feel like Stephanie wouldn't quit if that's all that Mr. McMahon came back to do.
I think Stephanie quit because she just really dead ass fed up with her damn father. She, you remember before she even became CEO, she took a leave of absence, and like she was like, basically, I'm sick of this shit. I want to be a family person, but at the end of the day, she's sick of this shit. And as soon as Vince McMahon comes back, I'm out.
Nigga said, "All right, let me just look at the door and get the
Let
fuck
me
out."
let me skedaddle here because I don't know. It just feels like obviously you hear the horror stories of working with Vince McMahon, and it seems like it's all true to where even his own, like, look at it, his daughter and his son is gone from the company. Like, what do you say about that?
I just know we don't need it. Not at a time like this. The wrestling is literally thriving right now. All right. AEW's pulling it back together after all their backstage shit. WWE's been on fire since SummerSlam. Fucking
Wrestle Kingdom.
Kenny Omega went to just remind y'all just who in the fuck he is. Like, come on, bro. Wrestling is come on.
We just had an international pay-per-view that had all three forms of major wrestling promotions.
Yes.
New Japan, WWE, AEW, and it just
all
flowed.
in one show.
It just flowed in one show.
It's crazy.
It was beautiful.
And that's without Vince. We can't go backwards.
I'm done with it. I got nothing else to say about Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't fuck shit up, but I have a bad feeling that he's going to, just because he's petty. He's here to do a sale. There's no sale yet, so he's probably going to drag this along or probably do some bullshit to try to get himself back into power. But, you know, he needs to sit down.
I feel like he's about to come out on Monday Night Raw.
Bro, if I hear that, I mean, I'm gonna sing the song because the song bumps, but I'm gonna be mad as a motherfucker afterwards.
You hear that? No chance. That's all that you got. Which I still think is
the machine too strong. Come on.
If this man come on, I'm gonna need that same fan that went after Seth Rollins to go after.
Oh, boys.
Well,
now,
speaking
boys,
of, go ahead.
I want to say now we usually do like a weekly rundown of what's happened in the week. You know, I'd like to just breeze on by what happened. I want to get into some topics with you guys. You know, I want to get to some topics. So we'll start at the top of the week. Last Monday we had Raw. What was great about Raw on Monday?
It's nothing.
Bianca wasn't there because Alexa Bliss tried to murder her.
Yeah,
but that segment was cut off. No,
what?
I mean, I watched it because I was at work, so I watched it on my laptop. And for me, it was like Uncle Howdy come out, and then that was
that's how it ended. That's how it ended.
Okay,
that was it.
I feel like that was short.
So Uncle Howdy showed up. What else happened?
Bobby Lashley came back.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley did come back looking fucking big and meaty.
Hey, yo, pause.
Hey, yo.
It's true.
You know what? Dre was about to say something crazy like, yeah, he was also looking veiny.
Yeah. Pause. Hella pause.
Anyway,
Big
I think
girthy.
I'm not gonna lie. If you describe Bobby Lashley as girthy, you gotta go. You gotta go, fam. You gotta leave the planet.
Bobby Lashley got bigger since he been out. Got that girth to him.
Okay, all right. I don't really have any. I mean, most of my notes from this week all come from my cousin said pause. Then he said extra spicy. Yo,
Oh
right.
man.
AEW was dope. Hangman Page and John Moxley match was very dope.
Very tough
Enjoyed
battle.
that.
Very hard hitting.
MJF came out doing his MJF thing. Fantastic.
You cutting a promo on Freddie Prinze Jr.
I mean, listen, he had it coming.
Everybody, Ken John, like what he
Ken
do?
John. First of all, why was Ken John in the front? Like
He was just there. He was so upset.
he was about to do so. He's sitting there crossing his arms, like
It was like,
I'm
well, I
like,
think
sit your ass down.
maybe this man was already upset because MJF was shitting on
Soup, taco, Mika, takata.
yeah, that
Shoulda.
because ever since MJF say take a shitter, that's all that's been stuck in my head, and I can't say his real name correct. So
He's good at what he does.
oh,
He's
God.
good at what he does.
But also that match with Brian Danielson was good lord. Like,
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
come on.
Incredible stuff.
Mm-hmm. They're saying they're trying to push. I'm gonna just call him Soup to the top.
They're gonna take a shitter in BCC.
I can see that.
You should.
Also,
But-
go ahead. Daniel, while we're sprinkling on AEW, the trios titles, the newly crowned Elite Trios titles.
Come on, son. Talk about it.
Don't you cry no more.
Talk about it.
Because you know what's crazy? It doesn't matter how much times I see Phoenix and like obviously the Young Bucks and like it doesn't matter how much time I see their interaction, I just love the match.
Of course.
Like they can do
They're
like
great.
15 springboard cutters until the cows come home, and I'd be like, yeah, give me more.
Because to be honest, like when they said best of 7, I was like, come on.
Exactly.
Oh,
Me too.
God.
I'm like, that's kind of a lot. That's kind of a lot. They got better and better every week.
They did.
And the culmination of them. Oh my, the table spots. Yo. Oh
It was chaos.
God. It was
It was-
boy.
It was great.
It was just amazing. 5-star classic, fantastic. It was wonderful.
We can also
People
talk
were
about
just dying.
we can talk about Nyla Rose missing the table completely.
Oh, on Rampage?
Oh, that was
Damn
not that was
No, that was Willow.
That was Willow Nightingale. I like Willow Nightingale. All right, well, I'm sorry, Willow.
I'll be honest. I don't really care about Anna Jay, so I was like, pack her up.
also
I was
another
She can go.
Give it the
another-
Dross treatment.
another star making moment for Mr. Absolute.
Oh
Ricky
yeah.
Stark. Ah,
Boy was
my God.
talking.
This man just shit on Jake Hager for no reason.
Like I'm pretty sure Jake Hager went backstage and was like, "What the fuck's your problem?" like there ain't no way he talked to him like that. And he went back there and was like, "Hey, that was a great promo." He went back there. He was like, "Why the fuck would you say all that like that?" He was pissed.
that list was not in the script. All right,
Bro, come on.
He was like,
He said, "Listen here, Ricky Starks. All right, don't you fucking talk about me like that."
he literally went backstage and was like, "You got something to say?"
Literally.
this man Jake Hager, all he had to say was, "I like this hat." Like he had nothing else to say. Like, good job.
You're a failure now. Wait, was Adam Cole on Rampage or?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. My man Adam Cole. First of all, that pop enormous, incredible, absolutely incredible. The promo, beautiful. The way that man, he was dropping bars. The way that he hit that. Now we gotta get to the bad news. But you see, the bad news ain't for me. As soon as he said that, I said, "Tell him who it's about, Adam. Tell him who it's about. Let's go." And yo, inject
Yep.
it. I need all that.
Get into my veins.
Get in there, bro. Get in there. My boy Adam, yo, that was incredible. And the return of the Bay. Oh my God, it was great. It was great.
It was well received, and it was out of nowhere, honestly, but it was great.
Oh, it was
Very
lovely.
great.
It was great. see him on the screen again. It was the disappointment of the people who didn't get Mercedes Monet. I thought it was hilarious. I said, "Fuck him." All right, she ain't coming over here. Because then what?
Look.
You guys get 2 extra viewers, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, yeah, it's all Mercedes. She did it."
Right.
I'm sorry that thing I saw with the New Japan got the 40,000 subscribers, and they're saying that it was all because of her. Like, get the fuck out of here. All right, get the fuck out of here. I will not jack that is true. All right, not when you got Kenneth Lamar Omega on the card.
Lamar.
All right, fuck out of here.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Fuck outta here.
The match is so good. Daniel gave I was about to say Kendrick. Never mind.
Kendrick Lamar Omega, bro. Come on. Come on.
I remember when you was conflicted. Ah!
I'm out here getting
Don't
Kenny
you
Omega
cry
action
no
figures, and you
more.
ain't doing nothing, all right? All right. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Oh my god. Whew, I can't. I'm in tears twice. It's not even half an hour in.
Don't you cry no more.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar Omega. Oh, you got the Capital One. Is this the commercial part? Is this the commercial? You about to have Drew McIntyre, Charlotte Flair come out of nowhere?
Pretty much.
Oh my god. Okay, all right. I had to stop. I'm crying because I just heard the yell from the Pimp a Butterfly album in my head. And it's just replayed. Don't you cry no more. Ah!
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right, please talk about something else.
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
I actually I had to go. I didn't get the first hour of SmackDown because I went to dinner. So I saw the second half of SmackDown. And I saw the clip of Liv Morgan deciding she was from the projects and how she just wanted to be like, oh yeah, I went to see a psychic or whatever, and I got my palms read, and she's like, here, check this out, and smacked the shit out that woman. Oh my god, that was pure thug activity from Liv Morgan.
She paid for it, but yeah, she's on. I don't know what type of time she on right now.
She definitely living life like she didn't care about her life at all.
I didn't see any SmackDown because I was at work.
The main event was there. The way that this story, I don't know how they keep elevating this story, but Triple H is doing a fucking fine job at elevating this story. Because now, Duran, what happened was the main event was Sammy and Kevin, and the Usos wasn't supposed to be there. So it's Sammy and Kevin, and they doing their Sammy and Kevin stuff. Match is fire. They killing it, tearing the house up. All right, tearing it up. Then the Usos come out and Solo, and they jump Kevin, causes disqualification. My son Sammy's sitting in the corner, like sitting on the bottom turnbuckle, just looking distraught. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, what? I got this. I was supposed to have this. And they're like, nah, we got this. And they like proceed to whoop Kevin's ass. And you can see that Sammy's like so hesitant, and you can see the emotion in his face that like he's just like he doesn't want to do it. Like, they are building this up so well, bro. Like, this payoff is gonna be.
I'm not gonna lie. Between the payoff from what you guys just told me, between the payoff of the bloodline and the payoff for this Wyatt 6, there are so much layers. And then we had the whispers of the possible Hurt Business coming back. With,
that happened.
MVP and Bobby talking on Monday. Just Triple H, just hold on to your baby for dear life. Just hold on.
I'm saying, bro, this is one of the most must-see Royal Rumbles this year.
Yeah,
Like
Because
this is a must-see Royal Rumble this year.
how would you feel if you saw Will Ospreay in a Royal Rumble?
I'd lose my shit.
I might throw something. I might throw up.
You might see a Jay White before you see Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
But
Bruv.
here's a picture from the main event, and just look. It's the minor details.
Look at Kevin. Look at him.
Look at Kevin grabbing Sammy's foot right there.
Bro, that's so. Oh my god,
It's the little things.
bro. I feel like
Little things, bro.
they, they just have. Oh my god. All right, yeah, you got it. All right.
Small little details. So, like I said, it's all going to culminate very soon. We don't know how soon. If it's going to be before the Rumble or after. If I could see it happening before, I know the Rumble's like what, a week or two away.
Yeah.
At the end of the month, 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Because
Yeah,
I feel
let's
like
do
if it happens before, obviously it'll make the Roman and Kevin match much more personal. But if it happens afterwards, I can see the build up with them and the Usos and whatnot. So
I feel like they're gonna take this all the way to the E Chamber and then go from there. Like just build it up to E Chamber and then have Sammy break
I don't
out.
like that you're referring it to E Chamber. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to need you to stop that.
Well, guess what?
Dre thought about it. He just didn't want to say it. But
yeah, might as well just call Elimination C at this point. It's Sunny D.
First of all, you know what? All right, fine. EC, because I'm gonna just call it EC for the rest of the time we're here. I'm not gonna say Elimination Chamber. I'm just gonna say EC. And if you don't like it, shove it. Anyways,
Control your narrative.
they didn't do so well themselves. They couldn't control their paychecks. And for some reason, Austin Aries was in a directorial role, and I don't understand how that works because he walked out on.
yeah,
Impact.
right there's the problem alone.
That was the problem.
No, I'm saying that's a problem alone.
Oh, I'm about to say that was option A. See what? Okay. So I know I should be ashamed of myself, but I'm not. But yeah, I can't see them. I can see. I don't know. Somebody on TikTok said what they should do is they should have Roman pull double duty at
WrestleMania.
Rumble.
100%.
No, at Rumble.
Oh, Rumble.
Rumble. So what they're saying is they would have The Rock come back, be the big draw. Sammy takes out Rock. He wins the Rumble. Kevin and Roman do their thing. Roman retains. Then it goes to the next pay-per-view where Roman's going to pin Sammy. The Rock intervenes, fucks up Roman. Sammy gets the pin for the championship. And then just go to Mania like that. So it splits up the titles.
I don't want Sammy challenging for the title at Mania.
No.
Selfishly. Sammy's great. See, I love Sammy. I don't want Sammy as world champion.
Like,
So why don't you do
I want Sammy and Kevin
for tag
versus the Usos at WrestleMania.
like as much as this is a great story, I think people are pushing for this to have like a Daniel Bryan similar effect, and I just don't have that love for Sammy as I love Daniel Bryan.
that DB effect was serious.
Because
I was in the building for that.
like I love
course he
this.
was.
I love Sami Zayn, and I love that whole thing. Like if this was NXT Sammy, yeah, maybe. But I don't like just right now. Like he's still great. I'm not shitting on him at all. But I think they're trying to push that narrative, and we're not there. You know, I don't think it'll have that same effect to me, at least.
But I also think that they are pushing for Sammy and Kevin to take out the Usos. I think that I don't think most people are looking at this thinking that it ends with Sammy being world champion. I think there's a lot of people probably, but I think most people don't look at this to be Sammy winning the title. I think that a lot of people are looking at this for Sammy and Kevin to beat the Usos at WrestleMania.
If they do split the titles, right? And if Cody wins one, which at that point would be the WWE Championship, then okay, maybe we can have that conversation of Sammy being the one stopping Roman for the Universal. but that's where that ends. I don't see a double belt, two belt Sammy.
I don't see it too. So the idea wasn't to give Sammy 2 belts. The idea was just to have Sammy do 1 belt. So the thing would be like, even though he beat KO for 1 title, Sammy would go for the other title. So that way, Sammy wins the Rumble, and he goes after 1 belt, and still keeps 1 belt on Roman. This was a TikTok idea, not mine, but it still keeps 1 belt on Roman, and we still get the whole disrupt of the possible Rock versus Roman at Mania. What I'm thinking is they would do Rumble, Sammy wins, goes to Elimination Chamber. Somehow the story trails on with Kevin Owens getting another title shot because he always gonna get one because he's a good draw. So he beats or he loses at Chamber, and then when's on Money in the Bank? Is Money in the Bank before Mania or after Mania?
It's after Mania, and it's in
After
London.
Mania.
Okay.
Once again, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was apologizing. I was saying I don't know how they would do it, but the way how the TikTok man explained it, they'd do like he's saying basically it would split it up because KO was going for 1 title, and then Sammy wins the money in the Royal Rumble, so he would go for one of like the show's title. He wouldn't go for like both of them.
Like I said, I think honestly, fantasy booking wise, the best case scenario, there's just too much storyline right now to just intervene The Rock into a WrestleMania match. I would like The Rock to interfere in one of those matches or anything possible that will cost Roman the titles so they can build that to WrestleMania 40, which would be probably a bigger, you got a year build at that point, kind of like when Rock and Cena did it. So
Yeah, y'all should pull up to WrestleMania 40.
it's in Philly.
Yes, sir.
That would be I would do that.
I
That's not a
mean,
problem with me.
it's a problem for me. So, you know what? Why not? I'll do it too. I'm in. I'm in. I'm gonna buy Mad Dre's vegan drink, and I'm gonna start drinking them from now, so I look like I'm in a wrestler's shape. Because Dre has a sponsorship for a vegan drink that no one knows about off TikTok.
I just did one video.
That's how sponsorships work, Dre.
It's crazy.
Ah! Anyways. I'm gonna just start doing that though.
Oh God.
Yeah, I can't see. I don't know. As a champion, I can't see Sammy being 2 belt Sammy. No. I don't like. I know DB had that like because he's done it in the Ring of Honor. I can't see Sammy being 2 belt Sammy.
No.
Let Sammy take that Universal. Let Roman take a year off. Let whoever win Money in the Bank beat the shit out of Sammy, which hopefully that'll be LA Knight. And let's call it a night. That's it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Money in the Bank should be won by LA Knight or Montez Ford.
Wait, wouldn't there be? No, there wouldn't be 2 Money in the Banks. It would just be one for both brands. So yeah.
I don't know, man. Either way, I'm down because that LA Knight promo for the Mountain Dew. How you cut a promo during a soda commercial?
Shit was hard.
This man is gold.
It was hard.
That he does. Or don't forget Gunther, because you didn't see the first part of SmackDown, but that actually was a good match with Braun Strowman. And the ending was kind of blotched, but like it was better than I thought it would be, So he brought out a really good match out of Braun Strowman. So that was good.
I mean, he had to because Omos carried the other one. Omos carried the other one. So I'm just saying this.
Another Bray Wyatt promo was on SmackDown last week. No LA Knight appearance. So Karrion Kross with his greatest Max Payne outfit. Throwback to his old days. Had a good promo with Rey Mysterio. So,
wow, look at you saying something nice about Rey Mysterio.
I was actually complimenting Karrion Kross. I wasn't saying Rey Mysterio was shit. So,
oh, you mean our best friend Karrion Kross, who
yes.
Carrying
also
Nathaniel
likes-
Cross.
Right,
Carrying
who
the thing.
also likes Hellraiser apparently.
Hey, Hellraiser, where's it at? Carrying Cross. Well, you can't see that, but
Yeah, don't you also have the Cube?
yes, I do.
Of course,
It's over there.
you do. Yeah,
I got all the DVDs. I got everything.
now keep
That's why
that shit. Keep
me
that
and
shit.
Carrying Nathaniel Cross is best friends.
Keep that shit.
He actually fire emoji that thing I put on the podcast about him and the Max Payne theme song. So we good pals. We
Respect.
going to the cookout next week. So there's that.
Oh, of course you are. Not in this New York window.
No.
It's cold in Florida too, right? Ain't it cold down there right now?
You see me in my Ricky Stark sweater? I can't.
This nigga right here.
What's the weather looking like in Florida?
It's
My man Derek woke up this morning with ice on his windshield.
yeah, it's legit. Like in the mornings, it's like 30 something, and then the high is like 55, but it's still windy as shit.
Yeah, in the mornings here it's 20, and then the high is 30. That's it. That bro, the wind was talking last night, bro. It was windy as fuck outside.
Yeah, it was windy as fuck.
It's disrespectful.
But boys, we did our weekly wrap up.
Yes, sir.
We talked about something recently, and we decided that we were going to talk about it on this Said Here podcast. I want to get into some of the greatest wrestling returns of all time. I want to get into it. I want to dive right in because unanimously throughout the wrestling world, most articles you read, they all got their number one. And 9 times out of 10, it's the same person on that number one. And that's Triple H in Madison Square Garden in 2002.
I give that. I like that.
That pop was Jesus.
First of all, that man came out with about 37 and a half layers on. Just fucking arms out here.
It was cold in New York.
Just looking like a monster. My God, that boy came out and blew the roof off that place, bro. Oh my goodness. That was just the wrestling return. You know what I love about wrestling returns? Is that like sometimes people will feel that they've been gone for way longer than they were, or like they're gone for mad long and you thought it wasn't that long. But I always love the fact that you could leave as a straight up menacing heel, just like in Triple H's case. This was like 2-man power trip, him and Stone Cold fucking beating the shit out of Lita with a steel chair.
Oh, yeah.
Awful human beings, absolutely terrible human beings. That man came back to the biggest babyface pop at the time that I ever heard in my life. It was insanity. You could leave as a menacing, fucking just menace to society, someone who deserved to be behind bars, and you could come back to a hero's welcome. Oh my God, it was fantastic. Fantastic.
If we're gonna talk about great returns, let's not forget John Cena at the Royal Rumble, also at MSG.
Yeah,
That number 30, that number 30 came out.
That was so pivotal.
Son.
Sir, you know what? MSG just has like just reigns of good returns. Because
That was beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Yeah. Jesus. Dre, you got one?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the first one that obviously comes to mind because it's the most recent is the Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. That's probably at right now probably like top 5, maybe even top 3. But
I watched that last night.
But not to be biased. Well, I'll get to the bias later. But Edge twice actually. So Edge coming back at the other Royal Rumble that was in Atlanta, the one that he won. Not the recent one, the one like before that where he eliminated Jericho.
Where he had the beard.
Yeah. That one was great. That's one of those things where he was a heel and came back a baby face. No one knew that he was coming back that early. And then of course the one from a couple years ago. Like that one just
that
amazing. Surely amazing. Like the heartstrings were pulled, the like coming out the smoke with the tear in his. Oh my god! Like
Oh my
just,
god, bro!
just that moment itself was just goosebumps all the way around.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just him coming out in 2020 was just so remarkable. Like, I'm like, yo, look at that boy. We grew up with him.
yeah,
And we grew up with him. Like, look at him go. Beating the odds. I'm gonna add on to that with you, Dre. And I'm gonna say Edge, and I want to say 2004. He was gone for a while,
oh the
and he
draft.
came back. He came back with I think it was when he came back with the Rob Zombie song, and he speared Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, that was during the draft.
That was when he started. He looked big there too when he came back. He was like, I was like, oh, who is this motherfucker right here? Yeah, that was.
He was gone for a year. I think he came back the day after WrestleMania 20, which it was crazy.
Another return for me. This one hit me personally. Was the Chris Jericho return, where he hit the dude that was carrying the torch.
The Cold Jericho. Yeah.
Yes.
That was 2007.
Yes. When he came out to the promo, he didn't talk. He just cried and left. Bruh, I was like, okay. Code. I'm not gonna lie, Code Jericho I enjoyed the most. Like in WWE. Like I don't know why. I enjoyed Code Jericho.
He talked, you knew that he was on tour for mad long. Because the way he talked to the crowd was as if he was like opening up a concert. How he started talking, that he's like, welcome to Raw is Jericho. Like he was like, the way he was hitting it was like he was adjusting like his crowd, like about to start the set. Like that was a great return, though. That was a great return.
Even though this got shitted on very quickly, I can't personally deny the impact of this return at that moment. CM Punk on Rampage.
Oh yeah, we can't take away from that.
First of all,
even
we're not
when he came
allowed
on
to.
Backstage too. Like even with that, it was like
even when he came back,
we can't do that.
Well, a couple months after with the WWE Championship when they were doing the 2 titles.
Yeah. Oh, when he changed, that was when he came back with Living Color.
Yep. Oh my god, that was. I'm not gonna lie, CM Punk has had some solid returns.
Yeah, because even after he lost the title, he left for a little bit. I don't remember. I think it was after that or after the Undertaker match. I think it might have been after the Undertaker match.
Yeah.
He was gone for a little bit and he came back. Chris Jericho was like calling him out for a street fight at Payback. And Punk hadn't been on TV. And he came back, and that was when he first came back with like the Wolverine chops.
Yep.
And even that it was in Chicago, and that was another great Punk return. His returns might have been better than his runs.
Yeah, no, we can all agree there.
Now to my back to my biasness.
Brock Lesnar in 2012.
Well, that too, but I was also going to say Stone Cold in 2004 with that whole Eric Bischoff match.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was that No Way Out?
No Way Out. Yep.
No Way Out.
Because we heard the rumblings, but at that point, I don't think we had much of the dirt sheets, or we probably wasn't reading it back then, so we didn't know if it was true or not, or they were just bullshitting. When that man just walked out, I was like, "This is it. That's it." But yeah, definitely Brock Lesnar when he came out against Cena, because that shit. I thought he would never come back. This man was.
Cue this guy right here.
Yeah,
I fucking hate that guy. I hate that guy. I hate that stupid fucking shirt that he wears. I hate him. I hate the fact that he's known as Brock Lesnar guy. I hate that. I hate everything about that despicable human being. Oh my God, I cannot stand Brock Lesnar guy. Not Brock Lesnar, because I don't want no smoke with him. But Brock Lesnar guy is fucking obnoxious. Sorry.
Jeez. Tell us how you really feel. Good Lord.
And that's a shoe.
That's a shoe straight from the hip.
Daniel, is there something you want to tell us about?
No, I'm all right now. That was my dad abandonment issues talking.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord. Oh my. All right. Well, yeah, we got that.
All right, so I'll let my bias come into the Rock's announcement for him being the host at WrestleMania
27. That was a good one.
27.
Electrifying.
Oh my god, that the whole place got shut down. You just see the electric waves and whew.
That was
Who'd have
really
known
That was
that?
wonderful.
Who'd have known that somehow the Rock got a WWE championship out of that, that whole
Crazy.
he restarted a whole match by himself. He just
Yeah,
told
that was
CM
wild.
Punk that's not how you winning.
To throw in my biasness, I'll say I will throw in Shawn Michaels coming back right before SummerSlam, and Triple H turning his back on him, and leading to Shawn Michaels' first match back, where he
Ooh,
looked like a star. That,
that
aside from The Rock and Austin at Mania 17, the promo package for Triple H and Shawn at SummerSlam 2002 is my second favorite promo package of all time.
that unsanctioned match.
Yes, sir.
Whew, boy.
Man, listen,
Mm.
after 4 years out of WWE, you come back and you putting on a show like that, sir? What? You came back all godly? You came back with the Philippines with the verse on it and a tank? You fighting him in jeans and a wife beater.
Bro. That was
Come on, son. That was crazy.
That was a
And
solid
that
return.
that is actually going to lead into what I want to talk to you guys about next. All right, got a little something else for you.
Talk to us.
So, I want to talk to you guys. I want to find out what your examples are that pleased you as far as storytelling. All right, long-term stories with the great payoff. Like, I'll give you an example. This is the greatest one in history to me. Is Stone Cold and Bret Hart, from 96 to 97. I think their story started right before Survivor Series in 96 and culminated at WrestleMania 13 of 97. That whole build to that, the whole story, you call yourself the Hitman, you put an S in front of it. That's exactly what I think about you, to the Royal Rumble, to Brett should have won the Rumble, and Austin came back and threw him out, to then leading to that 5-star classic double turn at WrestleMania 13. What stories have intrigued you guys most that culminated in an amazing finale with their match? Doesn't have to be long term either, by the way. Just like a great story with a great payoff, I should say.
Yeah. So go ahead.
I got y'all thinking out here.
No, I just wanted to say, Dre, go ahead.
So two comes to mind. Like one of them I can't really count because I feel like their story hasn't ended yet, but I feel like for that summer it did. And that's the New Day and the Usos. And when they was going back and forth and it ended at that Hell in a Cell. I felt like that whole story and that culmination to that match was just phenomenal in itself. They went from literally like the pre-show to the almost the main event to Hell in a Cell to having that. But the main one that comes to mind, obviously, like those was right back to back to back to back. This one that comes to mind off rip is kind of like a fucking 4-year gap, but they only had like 4 matches. And that's the end of an era between basically Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. So you start at WrestleMania 25. They have the rematch at 26. Triple H want to get revenge at 27. He loses, but he beats the shit out of Taker to the point Taker can't get up. Taker comes back at 28, but now Shawn Michaels a referee, so they kind of going to work together to basically end the streak. But Undertaker also want revenge. Now this is going on Hell in a Cell. It was just all combined.
And it also provided the greatest false finish in the history of this business. I don't give a fuck what no one says. When Sean hit that sweet chin music and then Paul hit that pedigree, I would have bet my entire savings account that was it.
Yeah.
And he kicked out that shit. Sean selling it, spinning around, falling in the corner. That was the most anxiety-driven false finish that I ever witnessed in my entire life.
And
Literally
then them three walking up the ramp together, which was unplanned, by the way. Turn around and look at everybody. Like, that was, I think, as far as storytelling, as far as that particular story, had a phenomenal payoff.
Yeah, I actually want to get that picture framed for sure. But yeah, like, because, and even like them in their own rights, like Triple H, Sean for the first 2 years, great storytelling. I want to do this. Oh, I couldn't do it. All right. Oh, you think you gonna win the title here? Nope. You gonna fight me again? Like, you gonna do this? Oh, Sean, or Triple H telling him, Sean, tell him I could do it, and Sean's just like, you can't. Like, you can't do it. There's no way. And bro, matter of fact, the way that they built the one at 27 was iconic.
Yeah.
Because Taker comes out, starts saying some things. Triple H comes out, don't say nothing, looks at the sign. Taker looks at the sign. Taker's like, walked away, came back, did this. Next thing you know, the whole match is booked. The whole story's right there.
Right.
You know how talented and how great you got to be able to go out, say mad shit without saying mad shit, and build a whole ass match. Come on, bro. That was iconic.
Okay, I think I finally have one because my brain was racking, but I finally have one. And obviously, I mean, we're gonna step away from this, but I gotta go Sean. And the reason I'm gonna go Sean is because of the Ric Flair. Do you remember the Ric Flair, like, where he just couldn't lose or else he'll get fired?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it culminated with him and Sean at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was it for me, because Ric Flair was like, Mr. McMahon every week would come and be like, hey man, you got to do this match or else you're fired. And Ric Flair somehow would win. Oh, he's the dirtiest player in the game. And then Flair cuts the promo. He's like, oh no, Sean cuts the promo. He's like, oh, I don't want to shoot Old Yeller. That promo, yeah. And he was like, oh, you think I'm Old Yeller? And he smacks him. He's like, come on, put me down then, bro. That shit at Mania, my nigga. Okay. That shit was that's what I
like
think
that.
It was
like
solid,
that.
That was a solid payoff. That was a solid. The I love you, I'm sorry. The Ric Flair looked like he still got it because he moved out of the fucking way when Sean Buddy hit him with the moonsault. The nigga hit the end of the table with his stomach, boy.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
Another honorable mention is I feel like the third time around, if it was taken just a little, it was still serious, but if it was taken a little bit more serious, is the trilogy with The Rock and Stone Cold.
Oh yeah.
And then the culmination to the match at WrestleMania 19. The Rock finally winning the big one against Stone Cold at WrestleMania. Like,
retirement match.
Which was Austin's retirement match, which we didn't know at the point in time. Just storytelling at its finest.
You got like, that's what I'm saying, bro. I love the difference of storytelling in Japan, but like, we get into drama over here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
we get straight soap operas over here.
If we're doing soap operas, and if we want to go new school, we can't forget the trilogy of matches with Ciampa and Gargano,
bro.
Where Ciampa comes back with the crutch, or the first of all, the split, the first initial split.
The heel turn was crazy.
The heel turn for Ciampa was ridiculous.
Then what? He lost to Andrade, and then he was like waving out to the crowd after the Andrade match, and then that's when he came back with the crutch.
Yep.
Then they doing all this back and forth, and then we get to the greatest NXT takeover of all time, which once again your boy was in the building. Takeover New Orleans.
Brag.
And it Ciampa coming out to no music,
Mm.
getting booed out of the fucking building.
So much heat.
That man was the most. That point in time, him and Cody Rhodes were the two most hated people in professional wrestling. Because that was when Cody was on his Civil War Bullet Club's fine shit.
Oh yeah.
So this-
oh yeah.
That was all at the same time. So we're in the midst of all that. And it was just that first match. Morrow on commentary, fucking selling the hell out of this match. The sunset flip powerbomb onto the concrete
Good Lord.
that I could hear from my seat was insane. Though that whole Ciampa and Gargano and Cole. Oh my
God, just that black and gold era in NXT period. Because
Bro,
you
it
can
was
even
different.
add even O'Reilly and Cole into that.
Oh my god.
Those matches are. Those matches were so good. Yeah, because Cole came back and then he broke up the UE. It was okay.
I'll put in NXT Sasha and Bailey.
Yes,
Yeah.
Those had a lot of meaning.
that Iron
A
Woman.
lot of
match.
great storytelling. That Iron Woman match, bro. When she took those glasses off Izzy and she just put them on, she was doing that and threw the glasses back at her, bro. Or no, not the glasses. It was the hair,
The
the hair.
headband.
Yeah.
Yeah. She put it on. She started doing all that, then threw them back at her. Izzy crying in the crowd. Oh my. Yeah, those was different, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, you can do any Undertaker return for like a payoff wise. You can do Taker coming back for Randy.
Nah, bro. Go ahead.
No, you're good. When they was it the Buried Alive match that started it, and then Taker come back and then they light the coffin on fire.
Oh yeah, it was that casket match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a casket match. Okay, and like you can do any Taker like lead up.
Bro, let me tell you. Remember what I said earlier about wrestling time? How shit will just seem like it's been forever, but it wasn't even that long. Let's see. Survivor Series 2003, I want to say. Undertaker had a buried alive match with like the McMahons. Gets buried alive.
Mm-hmm.
This is November. And then January, Royal Rumble is when we heard the first gong.
Yep.
When he was coming back for Kane.
Coming for that ass. And Kane was like,
I don't know about y'all, but I was what, 12 going on 13? That felt like the Undertaker was gone for 2 years.
for real.
And it was 2 months. But it felt like forever. And that gong came, bro. I lost my shit. I was like, there ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
That whole lead up to that whole paranormal effect with the ring shaking and the whole
Oh my
the original
God.
Bray Wyatt static, secret messages, like, oh my goodness.
Bro, it was so hard that on the versus screen that they put up for the match, it was Kane versus the Undertaker, but it was just a cross representing the Undertaker.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit was crazy. Then you get to Mania, and then you hear all the noises, and you just hear my son Paul, God rest his soul. Oh yeah! Oh, stop playing! That shit was different.
Oh,
Wait, what was the Dan? You can help me out with this. Drake can help me out too. What was the lead up, the payoff for who was he facing when they put Paul in Concrete?
the Dudleys.
I think he's
Great American Bash.
Yeah, I remember.
Bash, yep.
Yeah, but what storyline was that? Was it just because?
Smelled like oatmeal.
Yeah, I think it was it was a Paul Heyman, the general manager at the time? I
Yeah.
don't know why he was beefing with Undertaker, but he put him in a handicap match against the Dudleys. I think he wanted Undertaker to work for him or some shit like that, like kind of
Okay.
be a heel. That's why Undertaker was like fighting RVD and Booker T and had to face the Dudleys, and yeah, it was a weird time. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I don't remember.
I didn't know if there was like what was it? I forgot what the payoff was. But all I remember is the Great American Bash when they put him in cement and like Undertaker did this and then lightning hit the fucking glass case.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't even remember what happened after that. I feel like on SmackDown, Undertaker was like, "Well, that happened. All right, I'm gonna go after JBL now for the title." Like,
No, it was like
okay,
that
thank
happened.
you.
Teddy Long said, "Okay, tag team match player." That's what happened.
like, forget that nigga.
Holla holla. Yeah, I really don't remember like thank you. Like I really don't remember like what was the payoff for that. It was just like I remember watching Great American Bash and like you just get the climax of like the fucking cement like hitting and then you just hear and then you just got encased.
This man Paul Bearer gets no respect. This man got
Well,
buried in
first of all,
cement.
whoa.
No. I like no
Hey.
respect. No respect on WWE television.
Oh, okay, I'm about to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
Paul Bear is that guy.
Yeah, no, he's that guy. I mean, like on
You
television.
got love in these streets.
This man got kidnapped by Edge. I think got put into a freezer. His man ashes was poured over the Undertaker. Like
Yeah.
it's like this man couldn't catch a break.
I'm not gonna lie, fuck CM Punk for that shit.
That was bad.
My nigga, what?
Niggas was mad.
Paul Heyman dressed up as Paul Bearer. Like that was
Niggas
a
was mad
very.
at that.
This man literally died like 48 hours ago, and they already on some fuck.
And you know it was Mr. McMahon because he had to get the okay from Undertaker to do that.
Yeah.
You know Mr. McMahon was like, because don't forget, Mr. McMahon's the same nigga when JR left for fucking cancer. Nigga made fun of him.
Well, yeah, I think they also I think the Paul Bear's family put out a statement that they like said it was all right to do that.
I don't think they do
People were pissed.
the context of what they probably put it lightly, like, oh yeah, we'll do like a little touching tribute, and we're gonna mention Paul a couple of times, and that'll be that, not knowing they're gonna take this man's whole ashes and pour it over the Undertaker and just desecrate everything.
He got the top of it. He's just like, ooh. Yo, Punk was a savage, bro.
Also, if we're talking about good returns, even though this was in the pandemic era, we can talk about the return of Brody Lee in AEW.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That was great. Really good.
But see, that's a debut, sir.
Oh, that is a debut. You know what? You're right.
But
wait,
hold up, because now I'm about to take this, and we're gonna get into another thing, but still we're gonna carry on the story thing, but we're gonna get to debuts.
All right.
Because now I want to get to the story of Kane and the Undertaker.
Boy,
leading to the debut of Kane, leading to let's talk about some iconic debuts.
This nigga ripped off the door of the fucking steel cage.
That's gotta be Kane.
Bro, when they had Undertaker coming out in sweatpants and a sweatshirt, like you knew he was stressed. When they showed that man in a cutoff denim vest, you knew he was stressed. Come on, son. You knew he was going through it.
Nigga, Undertaker was wearing everything he normally wears at home to the ring.
He said, I ain't even changing for work.
My nigga.
They was building for a good 6 months plus.
Bro, that first, like, Kane is alive, Undertaker. Like, come on, son. That was... And the way Paul told that story, it's like it was a funeral home and a good family.
Yeah.
Like, oh, near cute little boy, redhead little boy. Yo, the way that story was told and that debut, bro, when you just heard that music, because I'm already over here panicking. Shawn Michaels been dying for the half hour. Okay, so I'm already panicking. My man Shawn been dying for a half hour. I don't know what's happening. What was that? 90. I'm 6 years old.
97, yeah.
I'm 6 years old, worried about my guy. Like, come on, Shawn. You got to get up. Like, you bleeding. You got stomped off a cell.
Yo,
this man's trying to murder you. And when he goes to do that fucking tombstone signal, and then them lights cut out, Oh my! I was legit like this, like
I don't
watching through my fingers.
I don't know why this memory just pops up so vaguely, and I'm gonna share it with you guys because I never shared it with anyone. I never forget when the lights go out. My brother saying, "Is that British Bulldog?" Why the fuck would that be British? Obviously, I couldn't say that back then, but like
You just remember that.
that sticks in my every time I see it. Like watch it back, and when the lights go out, I'm gonna always say to my head, "Why the fuck did he think that was gonna be British Bulldog?"
Cool. Just now Corey's big trash McGee.
Like, that. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just had to get that out. Like, but go ahead. Like the lights go out, all you hear is dun 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 dun. dun
I'm
like,
not gonna lie. And I'm blocked. Okay, I'm choosing. God damn, I got a cramp. Shit. I got a cramp sitting down for this long. I apologize. I'm gonna take myself off camera.
Would have never happened if he was here, you know.
Well, my son got the flu, so shit.
Baby mama home, been all right.
Yeah, but still, you never know. I don't want to get you sick.
That's fair.
It's COVID season, COVID flu season, RSV, RVD, whole fucking show. When he returned at the Royal Rumble and also Money in the Bank, shout out to that return.
That was good. That was great stuff. Love Rob.
Low key,
Great guy.
even though he's a horrible guy, low key shout out to that random Alberto Del Rio return when he won a U.S. title.
Oh, he beat John, right?
Yep, with Zeb Coulter as his manager.
Yeah, that was something. He got a big pop for that too.
Are we still talking? A couple
What?
debuts? Are we talking about debuts?
Yeah, let's get into these debuts.
Okay.
So Kane, iconic debut, historic, wonderful, wonderful way of explaining a story. Someone being over when they even get there. You know, it's just that's how you do it right. You build someone up before they even step foot in the ring.
Now,
And that man was terrifying.
A fucking debut that I blame Dre for is AJ Styles at the Rumble.
Why you blame Dre for that?
Because Dre knew what number he was coming out at the time he was coming out.
So
and I was,
oh, you knew the number? I mean, I knew he was coming. I didn't know the number.
No, Dre literally number 3 popped up, and Dre was like, "Oh, that's AJ Styles." Just lackadaisical. And then, oh, look who that is. It's phenomenal when AJ Styles. And we all just looked at Dre like, but did you write this?
Yeah, so like we always do like a little game, like, oh, we always try to predict who's coming out next. As soon as the clock hit, and we, as soon as the time 10, 9, we'd be like, oh, that's Jinder Mahal, or that's da 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 da. And obviously we heard the rumblings of AJ Styles, but we didn't know. So I was like, yo, it's AJ Styles. And then once I heard that little fucking church violin, whatever, not violin, that little organ and whatnot, I was like, who the hell is this? Obviously, though, they just zoomed in Roman's face the whole damn time, so I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was Shelton Benjamin for all people. And then you see AJ Styles coming out. I'm like, holy shit. Like, that's it. I called
What
it.
a moment. Time stood still when I saw AJ Styles get into a fucking WWE ring.
That was, I think, yeah, as far as debuts, that was amazing.
Yeah,
like this is before the Triple H era, obviously, of returns and whatnot. And that was like the first wrestling guy from another promotion to make a impact in WWE immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
What a first year he had too. That was a great debut. We'd be remiss to not talk about Chris Jericho in '99.
About to say that too. The whole countdown to the millennium.
That was.
Oh my god!
Going toe to toe with The Rock.
I still remember the fucking spin The Rock did when the clock about to hit 5. Yo,
he did a whole 360.
Bro, he spun from one side of the ring to the other.
Like, it was so damn dramatic for no reason.
Bro, he was looking this way. The man spun this way to go forward. Bro, it was the craziest. like, bro, just for that clock to hit, and then you hear a Raw is Jericho. Oh my gosh. Oof.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was good. That was amazing. Sting
Yup.
Survivor Series.
For what was happening, that whole ending, that whole last like 8 minutes of that Survivor Series 2014 match is god tier.
It was so random, but it was
Dolph
great.
Ziggler out here going ham. Watch your mouth, Dre.
Hey, Dolph Ziggler is Kurt Angle's baby. So
Dolph Ziggler going ham, knocking all these people off, and then the Sting, and then the crowd, and Triple H's looking at him like, "What the fuck are you doing here, bro?" Like Triple H,
You got no business here.
he's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" That was amazing.
I mean, we can talk about Joe's debut in TNA. Where he
I'd say
debuted
Kurt
Moore.
Kurt, yeah, definitely Kurt.
Kurt's TNA debut with the camera work,
Yeah.
the headbutt. Kurt
then-
was wild.
Then you also got to talk about the double debut of Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson in AEW.
Sir. Because we expected one and got the other, and we were just like, huh?
Because we didn't know
I mean,
what the hell was going on.
Hold on, we ain't about to Adam Cole debuting at Takeover Brooklyn 3.
That too.
Oh yeah.
Also in the building for that.
Brag.
I yelled Adam Cole baby approximately 137 times that night. Just saying.
Oh my god.
Yelled
Another.
that a lot. That was
I
there were
mean,
some great NXT debuts actually.
yeah. Nakamura's debut.
Oh God.
Nakamura debut to the NXT and to the main roster.
Fucking fantastic.
Jesus.
Really fantastic on both levels, to be honest with you.
I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed the main roster debut only because he had that black violinist with him.
Oh yeah, that boy a star now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He went to Japan.
He went to Noah.
He went
Was
to
Was it
Noah.
Noah?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Noah.
Yeah, Noah. Let's not also forget Kevin Owens' main roster debut against John Cena.
Right.
Oh,
NXT
nigga. Oh my God. We got to get into that. We got to dive into that promo though. This man, he said, "Let me give you a little bit of veteran advice, young man. My son Kevin said, I've been doing this for 15 years. I've been doing this longer than you. So you don't get to give me advice." Oh, no.
Dropped this man where he stood and stepped on that US title.
Bro.
Raised
Like
up the NXT title.
And then beat him clean.
Yeah, at Elimination Chamber.
Oh, not Echam?
My.
All right, they both left. All right, guys, this would be a great time for me to tell you about our products at makingproductions.com. We sell Viagras, Cialis, anything to get a rise out of people.
Fucking rise.
Pause, hella pause.
Fucking rise.
Trying
Terrorize.
to get a rise out of people, and oh, hey, yo.
Hey, yo, what are you trying to sell here? You out here selling dick?
You're selling ass. That's what you're doing.
First of all, Dre, we know that you're the only one out of all three of us to have an OnlyFans account. Anyways,
I don't.
go ahead and deny it, bitch.
I don't. I literally don't.
Cool. Just sound like a liar, just the same. Who else had a good? Oh man, there's so much debuts. There's so much debuts, and oh my god, I can't think of any more.
let's not forget the Warriors debut in WCW.
Oh no.
Wasn't he called the Renegade?
No. The Renegade was just a ripoff, but he was literally called the Warrior, I think, in WCW. But
WCW had good. Well, we can remember the debut of Lex Luger at WCW after he worked WWE the same night.
yeah, when he showed up at the mall,
Yeah.
W was on some wild ass times. Like, why y'all wrestling at the fucking Newburgh Mall? Like, what y'all doing?
Wait, who you talking about?
Old WCW venues, like Lex Luger.
Nigga just showed up at the mall.
Yo, you better chill out. Eddie and Chavo went to the Newburgh Mall once, I'm pretty sure. Signing autographs and shit.
Oh, yeah, it was signing autographs, but they didn't hold a whole wrestling event over there.
That's disgusting.
I saw Mickey James for the first time when she was signing autographs at the Newburgh Mall.
We'd be remiss because we are missing one.
That's what started Dre's love.
And the Shield.
The Shell. See, so I was going to mention them, but then I didn't. I redacted from it because it was no build up to it, but it's fine. It was perfect. Like it was no build up. They came out of nowhere. It was like, oh, these from NXT. At that point in time, I never seen them on NXT besides Seth Rollins. So it was just like, oh shit, well, this is new. And then obviously that culminated into the almost probably the greatest stable in WWE history.
Yeah.
There's two I want to get into. One of them I was never like huge into this guy, but the way he debuted was pretty damn dope. And it was when the Big Show debuted in WWE.
Oh, and
St. Valentine's Day Massacre in '99.
Slapped around Stone Cold.
Got in the ring, cut through the ring, came up, started tossing Austin into these cages, and then tossed him so hard the cage broke. Austin fell to the ground and won the match. It went to Mania 15.
Mm-hmm.
But if we want to talk shocking people,
oh God,
there is one debut that literally I was looking at the screen going, what the fuck is going on? And I know you know who I'm thinking of, Dre. I think you already got it. You might have get it. This man, Eric fucking Bischoff, debuting in WWE was just a pure what the fuck is going on in wrestling right now moment. That thing had me all messed up. I'm like, this dude tried to put us out of business. Yeah, I said us, but this dude tried to put us out of business. He tried to leave us jobless. He tried to put us on the unemployment line. And you gonna hire it? You gonna hire the ops?
He hired the ops.
I was like, yo, that's iconic just for the fact that Vince bought your company and then made you work for him.
Yeah.
Like that's just in itself is
another one
fucking insane.
Another one we're going to talk about, even though we don't mess with this man at all, is Hulk Hogan coming out as a mystery third man in WCW.
Oh, yeah, that's iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like obviously we don't mess with him, but when he came out as the mystery third man, and then that's what kicked off the NWO. Bro.
Also, another great MSG moment, and I feel like another one that moved the needle at that point in time that they should have capitalized off of. Taz against Kurt Angle.
Sir.
Royal Rumble 2000.
Freaking Taz.
Choked that nigga smooth the fuck out. I'm talking smooth the fuck out. Oh my God, that was insane. Holy shit, bro. They did Taz so fucking dirty, bro. Like, he deserved better.
He did.
Taz deserved better. He whooped the shit out of Kurt Angle.
I'm not gonna lie. Taz At one point, Taz was ECW.
Oh yeah.
Like everything they needed was Taz. Like, bro,
The point, he had to call this man back while he was still in WWE contract to win the title against Mike Awesome, who was a WCW person. The fuck?
Yeah, no, Taz was that boy. He was different. Big difference.
Even though this didn't go anywhere, and he probably was hella trash to begin with, but that debut of Scott Steiner at MSG2 was freaking awesome against Matt Hardy.
Oh yeah.
Matt Hardy and Chris Nowinski.
Shout out Chris Nowinski. I loved his finishing move.
I know this is not a debut. Never mind. I was going to see the debut of Zach Gowen, but that's not a debut.
Listen.
Sir.
Let me talk to you. I loved Zach Gowen.
Thank you.
Zach Gowen had all handicapped people in the world thinking, you know what? I got a chance at life. I got a chance to do something successful. This man's out here fighting the WWE champion right now with one leg. I can do that.
A one-leg shooting star press.
That man's he sold great. Dre, you better wipe that goddamn look off your face, bro. Don't you dare disrespect Zach Gowen up in here.
No, he did great.
All right. That man got his ass whooped.
Exactly. He did great.
That man got his ass whooped.
Until he stepped in the ring with Brock. That was it.
Bro,
didn't he get pushed down a flight of stairs?
That man, that was some of the most severe beatings I have ever seen.
This man got pummeled in front of his mother.
Wait,
bro.
There's one more. There's one more severe beating. Let's not forget Colin Delaney.
Oh yeah, is that the Perry Saturn one or no?
No, Colin Delaney was
the jobber.
New version of ECW.
Yeah, he was the one who's like Tommy's protege. But every week he just got flattened by Umaga at one point. Or Umanga, as William Regal used to say. That ain't me.
What was that noise?
I don't know, but Zach Gowen, that wasn't a debut, but man, that one leg shooting star press after like Kurt Angle and the Big Show beat up Brock Lesnar, I was sold on.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate. Like some people really just got their ass whooped out here, and it was.
They really, you know,
like Brock Lesnar should have went to jail for what he did to Zach Gowen. If we're being honest, he should have went to jail.
I think these were like back-to-back weeks when he beat up him and Brian Kendrick. Like this man was on a tear for that month for no reason.
He was evil.
Who was the guy he put in the Brock lock and he just kept on doing this with his head in his neck and his head in his feet? Paul London? Okay.
I think that was like the week after. Like,
it was like, yo, he put him in the Brock lock. He just kept on doing this. I was like, I didn't even know Paul London was that flexible. Like
he wasn't.
No, the human body ain't supposed to do that. All right,
bro, that shit was ridiculous. I was like, nah,
the human
Brock
body is not supposed to do that at all.
I was like, Brock gotta chill out. He has to chill out. Oh my god. But yeah, I can't think of nobody else debuting as of right now. It'll probably hit me later when I'm at work. I'm like, oh yeah, that was crazy. But for right now I'm just talking about people who got their ass whooped, like Maven at the Royal Rumble.
Nigga. Yo.
Nigga, but why did the Undertaker have to beat Maven up like that?
And then ate popcorn afterwards.
Bro, after he put his head through the fucking glass.
But did you ever hear Maven's side of the story where he was basically saying that he was drunk that whole entire time?
Yes, and the dropkick wasn't supposed to happen.
Yo.
So right now Maven is still qualified in the Royal Rumble because Undertaker pulled him through the bottom rope.
He put him back in the ring and then threw him out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, we got to. First of all, I almost thought the Undertaker was racist after that. because of how dirty he did him.
True.
This man gave him a chair shot all the way from hell.
Yo.
This man beat him up through the crowd. This man threw him into a fucking popcorn machine. Then the nigga ate popcorn standing over his body.
You want to know the greatest part of that whole thing was? In the midst of all that, fucking Scotty Too Hottie coming out because he was the next entrant, dancing his life away. This man danced right around to a goddamn punch by the Undertaker. And this man was like, all right, let me get back to this other nigga. Like,
no, that's what people be talking shit about American Badass Undertaker, bro, and Big Evil. He was just that. He was Big Evil. Like, he whooped, not to mention, this man just threw Maven through this popcorn machine, standing over him eating the popcorn. Nobody gives a fuck about Maven's well-being that's standing around the Undertaker in that moment.
Nope.
Nobody. And then it didn't even end there, because then, like, the week after that was that fucking guillotine. He did the most creative thing with a chair that was not done multiple times in wrestling. They put it in the fucking SmackDown game that came out after that.
Yeah.
When he put the chair under him and then fucking boom on the fucking floor.
Crazy.
You got to be a sick bastard to do some shit like that.
You don't even see that nowadays.
I think Maven is still afraid of the Undertaker to this day.
He probably is.
He's got to be.
He probably is. Who else has gotten there?
He whooped his ass.
Who else?
One of my favorite ass whoopings is back in the day, 97. Might have been early. No, early 97. There was a night, and I remember watching this live, and I was still a Bret Hart fan, and Austin was still coming up, so I didn't love Austin yet, you know. But Austin one night, Bret Hart had a blue shirt on and some jeans.
Yep.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bro, when I tell you, I'm young. I'm like, everything's real to me.
Oh, man.
I'm looking at my mom like, yo, Bret Hart about to die tonight.
It felt like it was the
Austin
whole show.
Beat the fuck out of Bret Hart. Bret Hart already had an injured leg. Austin stomping on this man's leg, hitting his leg with the chair, hitting him in the stomach and the chest with this chair, stomping a fucking mud hole in this man, walking it dry. He's so fucked up. They put Bret in an ambulance. My nigga Austin's in the driver's seat of the ambulance and comes back and just starts whooping his ass in the ambulance. Yo, oh my God. Then he kicks the ambulance door open, rips him out the fucking ambulance, starts fucking hitting this thing on the thing while fighting Owen and Davey Boy. Yo, oh my God. Yo, that was one of the earliest memories of just a savage ass whooping, bro. Oh my God.
In no regard.
Stone Cold beat the hell out of Bret. I'll never forget. I remember what he was wearing. I remember he really put the beats on that man. Oh my God, it was reckless.
Another person that got his ass whooped. Dre and Daniel, I know y'all remember this one. The nigga from Tough Enough. Daniel.
Oh, Daniel Pewter?
Yes.
Royal Rumble 2005.
Yes.
They whooped the shit out of that boy.
But first of all, Bob Holly alone is already gonna fuck you up. And then you had, who was it? Eddie Guerrero and who was the third person?
Bully.
It was Bob Holly, Eddie Guerrero, and Kurt Angle.
Chris Redacted.
Oh, and Chris Redacted.
The three toughest mofos in the locker room at that point in time. Like, at this point, you should have had Haku come out there because, like, there was just no way this man was surviving.
Sir, they fucked him up on public television. Niggas paid to watch you get your ass beat, my nigga.
Like they just disrespected all the rookies at that Rumble because Muhammad Hassan came out shortly after that, and the whole roster was just like, yeah, sacrifice.
USA, get him the fuck out of here.
Like I had never seen a whole roster unison. Like, yeah, no.
Oh God.
Oh,
you know what got me good, and it actually and I mean got me good to the point of like concern. And like maybe I shouldn't be watching this. Was when Stone Cold took that chair to poor little Lita.
Bro, I'm pretty. First of all, what did Lita do wrong in the company? Because I'm not gonna lie, whatever Lita did, I feel sorry for her. Because let's not forget, Lita also got her whole underwear set sold by Crime Time on a random Raw. Like,
it was Survivor Series, and it was her retirement match. Like it was. I feel like it was, back in those days, it was probably the pettiest shit of all time. It was probably like Lita went and probably took the last chicken wing and catering that was supposed to be Undertaker's, and now that's it. She's daunted for life.
Yeah.
Oh my God! But yeah,
but Austin and that chair to her, yo, I remember watching it, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm cut out for this. I like
how he hesitated, and then he was like, "All right, fuck it." I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, no."
Like I grew up predominantly around women. You know, I didn't have a dad, as we all know on this podcast. So I have my mom, my grandma, my sister. You know, all my aunts and shit. Like I'm surrounded by women. I know the respect. I have a moral, respect of women. So seeing that and knowing that, like, you ain't really supposed to be doing that. And I saw that and I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to watch this.
They fucked her up.
That was so
wait a minute.
Fucking bad.
Triple H was okay with it the whole time. Stone Cold was like, all right, maybe we shouldn't. Never mind.
So you drew the line at Lita, but you ain't draw people when the damn Dudleys was taking 80-year-old Mae Young and flying her off the damn stage.
First of all,
her getting that was fine.
A guitar shot from Jeff Jarrett.
But what did Mae Young do?
Moolah deserved it, but Mae Young.
Nah, fuck Moolah. Like she obviously, she had a long line to fuck her. All right.
Now see Mae Young, I didn't bat an eye because she gave birth to a hand in front of me that I didn't need to see, and she whipped out a titty at Royal Rumble 2000, so she had to go.
Yeah, this was also on national television, and it wasn't blurred out at that point in time.
It was not.
Our young eyes saw that.
Just full on titty, old saggy titty.
Yeah, but it's also Mae Young, and it's during the Bubba Ray stare phase where he just did shit and then just looked off into.
You mean the boom?
Yes, the where he just like killed people and just looked off into the distance.
Talk about great storytelling. That whole build up was just for him to get Trish Stratus through a table. Trish Stratus was doing basically porn scenes with just a table vignettes. Like, first of all, those moments back then was probably what made me a man now. Because
hello,
right.
The moments was the real.
Yeah, he did it. He did it.
It went from me believing in the Santa Claus to me looking at goodly. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Them
Mom, I want puppies. I need a puppy. I need puppies out here.
The promo scene with was it Tori Wilson and Sable got out the shower?
Oh my goodness.
The whole Tori Wilson, Sable, and Dormer. That's going to go into a whole nother conversation. Like,
hey, we might have. This might be a part 2 of how horny are we?
Nah, bro. When Tori Wilson did her Hall of Fame speech, she made a comment. It was like, I know I got a lot of guys through puberty. Xavier Woods and Big E just got up and was like, yeah, you did that. You helped us out.
Or that WrestleMania match where Mickey James fucking did the thing and then licked her fingers,
bro.
I know.
They edited that out.
Forever lost in the archive.
They did, but she did. She licked them 2 fingers like that.
They can edit it out, but it is in my brain forever.
We seen that.
That's
That got a mortgage up here. that got a mortgage up here.
That scene was exclusively produced by Dick Wolf and myself.
Yeah, that was something special. That was something special.
I'm not gonna lie. Now we're finna make a part 2, the horniest WWE takes, because Mr. McMahon getting the towel dropped in front of him by Trish.
Oh my God,
Stratus.
was that a Super Bowl commercial, right?
Yes, because apparently she was talking to Shelton first, and then Mr. McMahon came out, and then she dropped the towel.
Let's not forget those moments with Sable coming out with just like finger paint.
The black handprint.
Come on, son.
When Mark Mero tried to cover up Wild Quick.
Whose hands was those?
Meanwhile, fucking
Brock's. That was Brock's hand.
That was Brock was like 12 years old at the time. Probably was Brock, still big ass hand. And this was meanwhile, Jackie is in like a red G-string, looking like she just came out of Players Club. Like,
Sure.
Well, Jackie had a full on titty out. One, she I'll never forget it. She was on someone's shoulders, and someone grabbed it, and the whole titty flopped out. And I was like, "Oh,
she's
look
on
at her, she kissed."
Oh man,
Daniel brought this up. He was saying in the Attitude Era, at any point of the day, you can see a titty.
Whether it's from a wrestler or from the crowd.
Right, because I'll never forget that DX video where he was just like, and she was just like, "Fuck it." You know what I mean?
Now she showed her bra, and then Triple H was like, nah. Take the whole thing out.
Right.
Take the whole thing out.
Triple
And
H
then
like,
she fucking took the whole thing out.
While every man was like, bro. Right. Every man was yelling out Fables, tabbing it up.
Then we had the cat. We had the cat in 2001. Or no, sorry, 99 Armageddon.
99
cat
Armageddon.
and what is he doing? Yeah, but titties was just they was steadily available.
Sir, yeah, this is about to be another segment of this.
The Attitude Era.
Titty it up. Titty it up.
We had no business.
Sir, yo, the WWE back then made us wild horny, B. Like the 15 or so bra and panties matches that they was having.
Unbelievable.
Bro, there was no reason for the bra and panties match. There was no reason for the pillow fight match. There was no reason for the mudsling match.
There's no reason for a whole diva search and then having Layla L come out and just basically lingerie and walk the fucking stage rent free. It lives rent free.
Sir, you don't understand. I mean, y'all understand. WWE was wild horny. They knew their target audience, because I put an R in there now instead of audience. They knew their target audience, and they just went with it. Because,
bro, the fact that the Godfather could just come out by himself and everyone would boo, then bring out hose, and then the crowd goes crazy because we just want the hose.
My nigga,
you know people was wild horny when everybody's singing along to Al Snow's theme song about how we want head.
Right. What does everybody want?
What does everybody need? What does everybody love? At that point in time,
head.
I'm thinking they talk about a fucking mannequin.
Right.
Fast forward 5 to 10 years.
Now I'm singing it in the middle of a Florida strip club. What does everybody want?
Duran. Not aggressive. Just, you wild horny, B.
Yo, take me out. Take me out.
You wild horny, B.
Said to the security guard, I was talking about Al Snow. Security guard, okay, I got you.
Well, you're no longer allowed in Blue Flame, sir.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Disappointment.
I can't.
Take us home, Dre. We gotta get him the
This
fuck
is
out
exactly
of here.
why Daniel always saying, this is why you can't give these niggas anything.
Oh,
Oh God! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we might definitely have to go to a part 2 at some point.
yo,
Oh
please.
no.
Bro, we really have to talk about how horny the WWE was back in the Attitude Era because, sir, all I'm keep on thinking is King's noises every time a diva come up, and only Dre can do the scream.
Oh, I'm not even going. Fuck this. Nope, I can't. That shit annoys me to this day.
Sir, do the scream, sir.
Get me out of here.
You know you want to.
I really don't. I really. It just got
Dumb
me.
job.
It got me pissed off. This man is shutting off the light. All right, yeah, we gotta
Yeah, we out.
every
Wow,
episode.
horny out here.
Ah, all right,
Out here
guys.
just getting reckless.
This was an
Can't
episode and a
take
half.
niggas nowhere.
Exactly. This is an episode and a half. Thank you guys for joining in, tuning in, and whatnot. This is the 3D Wrestling Podcast, episode 12 Steps by Luke Gallows. And
No, that's dark.
I'm Dre Macon. Now you're Duran again. I'm Dre Macon.
My name is Daniel Lamar, right?
I'm King Apollo.
I don't condone King Apollo's horny antics.
That's crazy because you do. What does everybody want?
I'm gonna start off and end off the show just like that.
All right.
What does everybody need?
Well, she started and ended her show as the caboose. Anyways, so
Oh my goodness.
yeah, I think that's the last part of the train. Well, she can't be the last, so she's the first. So she's the engine room. Anyways, so
That's why you guys voted for the Godfather so much. Okay. All right, guys. This is it.
Niggas love to hold grudges.
he shouldn't have went that damn far. All right.
sir, we did it for the whole.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Till next time, because all this shit's going to go away because Saudi Arabia is going to buy us. So we out. Till next time.
Peace.
Deuces. I don't know where the outro's at. There it goes. Bye-bye.